Hello, everyone. I'm back with another read. Okay. Now, this read right here, well, I got one person. Well, I got two, but I want to read on this first person, and this is Oprah. Oprah Winfrey. Okay. Let's not make no mistake. And I've been hearing her name popping up these last couple of days, right? She's not the only one. I've been hearing Snoop. Okay. And this is in regard to trafficking, child trafficking, human trafficking, okay? And I'm like, see, I had did a read on her, okay, earlier this year, not earlier this year, because I wasn't even doing tarot. When I first started doing it, I did a reading on Oprah, and I said, she's going to come up, okay, eventually. And here she is. So now I don't know, but we are going to do a tarot, okay? Let's see, is this lighting up the night? And I want to do another one, true crime. Okay, let me see, what true crime deck do I have that I want to do? Okay, that's the telepathy. I wanted, or should I do the unspoken? I got to put these things in order, honey. Okay, the unspoken truth. Do I have that? The truth oracle, and what else do I have? Okay, um, that's the place. That's tarot. Okay. Spill the tea. I want to see what other the unspoken truth. We could do that. Let's see. Uh, hold on, y'all. Oh, that's time. I don't want to do the vibe. I don't want to know what the vibe is. Oh wait, I think this is my. I think this is my other true crime deck. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. So we got that out the way. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna use the. Okay, I'll use Starry Night. If it doesn't work, we can always use another deck if I want to know more. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to get into this this little thingy with Oprah. I want to get into her energy and see what's going on, and then I want to also look at the true crime. They bring it up about her girls' school. Remember that girls' school she had in South Africa? Now you don't hear nothing about it. Okay, and I heard bits and pieces. Now, somebody did, I don't know who it was, but somebody did a video on her. I was watching on Oprah and yesterday. And they brought up some stuff that I didn't even know about. Okay. The girls being raped, they were being kidnapped, they were being abused in this school and stuff like that. And she talking about she didn't know and all this kind of stuff. So it's coming out, in other words, that these celebrities are using, are trafficking. Okay. And they're using, like she was supposed to be using in school, that school she had, Oprah Winfrey School. Okay. Somebody use it. Okay. Something else. Excuse me. Okay. But they were dealing in the trafficking. Okay. It wasn't just Diddy, in other words. Okay. People are starting to come out, okay, as far as the trafficking. And the funny thing about it is, it all also ties in to the Epstein. Mhm. Okay, so in other words, Epstein wasn't the only one who was trafficking children. Okay, there was a lot of people trafficking these children. What can you tell us about Oprah Winfrey? Okay. What is the energy with Oprah Winfrey, okay, and these rumors going around her, okay, about child trafficking, her school for girls that she had in South Africa. And they were also talking, okay, about how Oprah was blocking the careers of other black artists. celebrities or whatever, okay, up and comers, and keeping them from either from reaching their potential or getting up in the game or whatever. Okay, oh yeah. Now I heard that about Beyonce, okay, but I haven't heard that until yesterday about Oprah, and that tied in with Monique when Monique went off on Oprah. Okay, remember that? Okay, uh, Terrence Howard they said came out about Oprah. Okay, and it was somebody else. Was it Kelly? Was it Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child? Okay, but some other black celebrities came out about Oprah, okay, trying to sabotage, okay, and I think 50 Cent called her out. So she's supposed to be next. I don't know how true that is. This is all alleged anyway. This is word on the curb, okay, but they said she's next after Diddy, okay. See, because what it is if they are human trafficking, child trafficking, okay, they're going to get hit with RICO. And you know Oprah is because hers is in South Africa. Okay, so what can you tell us about Oprah? Okay, what's up with Oprah? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay, so, oh, by the way, where's the deck I'm using? Oh, this is it right here. Temu's finest. Okay, so let's go in with Oprah. Oh, yes, I had to do this before I went to bed, honey. Cut the cards, see what we can find out, okay, and stuff. Now, underneath this reading on Oprah, ooh, is the magician in reverse, okay? This talks about when the magician for me reversed is, okay, they running out of tricks. Okay, they don't have that many rabbits up their sleeve that they can pull out. Okay, this is someone who has risky behavior, restless. Okay, she's been real quiet. Okay, it's quite a few people. It's a lot of people, not quite a few. A lot of people have been really quiet in this industry since P Diddy has come out they with these charges of RICO and human trafficking. Now all of a sudden there's a lot of people quiet, okay, and rightfully so. Let's get up with the first card, okay, the Four of Swords. Okay, now the Four of Swords represents some type of celebration, some type of uh, planning to celebrate or looking forward to a celebration or whatever, okay, but you got the Four of Wands in, so that's action. Now that does make sense right about now because it's the holidays, okay, so I think we're going to get quite a few wands in people's readings. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is someone who is emotional, that feminine emotion, and she's looking at the Four of Wands, so she's looking forward, okay, to celebrating the holidays. Let's see, did I miss anything? And then we have the Queen of Cups, okay, with okay. Then we have next to her, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, okay, wishes fulfilled is in reverse. Okay, so this right here represents some type of loss. It could be monetary, okay, it could be offers, okay, missed out on offers, opportunities, okay. Uh, Yeah, and okay, it also represents a false security, okay? Because a lot of people are secure in their money. When they have a lot of money, they feel secure, okay? But that is a false security. So we have this in reverse negativity. We also have the Page of Cups, okay? So we have the Page of Cups that is immature emotions. It can also be a message, an emotional message. Okay, I'll put it to you like that. hmm So, yeah. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse, not conforming to the norm. Okay, this is institution. Oh, institutions like that school she has in South Africa, and it's in reverse. Ooh, that could be around the Page of Cups. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. Hey there. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups represents a celebration. It can also uh, represent drinking. Okay, it also can represent planning, teamwork. The Three of Cups. Yes. And then we have the Seven of Swords, okay, next to this. And it goes on top of the Queen of Cups at that. So, Oprah, this represents the Seven of Swords, okay? Someone is trying to get away with something, trying to hide something, okay? Somebody that's sneaky, okay? And this is going on the Queen of Cups, which I take as Oprah. hmm So, yeah, so there's definitely, she's trying to hide something. She's trying to get away with something. Okay. And then we have justice. Ooh. Okay, not the justice card. Say the justice card. See, you got to be doing something against the law. Yep. Stealing. Oh wow. Did I say this is for entertainment purposes? Everything's alleged, girl, because they can't be suing me. I ain't got no money, but hey. So we have the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse that goes over this Page of Cups. Okay. So there is some masculine energy coming in. Okay. It could still represent female. Okay. Relying on masculine, her masculine part of herself. Okay. Or this could be another gentleman coming in, an older gentleman coming in. It's in reverse. So it doesn't represent a positive um, thing. Oh, wait, this said, yeah, this is someone who's vicious. Yes, vicious and demanding. Oh, and we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we got some action and we have manipulation. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and this is a reap what you sow card. Okay. Now, this could be talking about investment. Okay. And I think the investment she would have would be in that school. I don't know if she still has that school. It's been very low key, but there's a lot of negative conversation around that Oprah School for Girls that she has or had in South Africa. Okay. And I think it was a bad investment. Yep. Five of Cups right next to it. Regret. Loss. hmm We also have the King of Swords. Okay. Now that could be the judge. Oh, coming in on justice. Oh, that could be the judge. Oh, so and this is correct me if I'm wrong, but this is coming soon. This is coming soon. And the Three of Swords. Yeah. There's betrayal, there's heartbreak, disappointment. Oh yeah. And then we have the sun. Okay. Now, oh, and the horse, and it's moving fast. Now the sun. Mm, mm, mm. The sun is going to bring everything to light. She's got the sun in here. She's got the sun that's going to shine a light on all her doings, okay? And the Two of Pentacles, okay? So she's going to need to find, or she is trying to find some type of balance, okay? Now, this could be monetary balance, okay? This could be balance in her life, but nevertheless. And then we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is coming in, and he's got some news. He's got some news, some information. Mm, mm, mm. And we have strength in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. This is actually going over the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. So I'm not really getting too much from this card, but the fact that she has a lot of money. She has a lot of money. Oprah has a lot of money. Okay. And, okay, she's got a lot of friends. See little doggies? Okay. She's got friends. Mm, okay. She's got friends in high places. And they may betray her. They may betray her. Yeah. Ten of Swords. She's done. Stick a fork in her. Yep. And that's going right over the sun. Okay. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oprah, Oprah, Oprah. Okay. We're going to do a clarifier. Okay. And this right here, it just came in a black box. Okay. This is called the True Crime Oracle cards. Okay. True Crime Oracle cards. And we want to ask to get clarification. Can you give us clarification on Oprah Winfrey and the crimes that she has committed and some clarification, okay, on this read? Give us clarification on this read, okay? Is it exposing any crimes that Oprah has committed, allegedly? Okay, what do you want us to know? What can you tell us? Thank you for your answers. But yeah, she's got some. There's a situation here. Hmm. Oh, don't forget to thumbs up the video, you guys. Okay, it really helps me. And as a matter of fact, this is the only time I really get a thumbs up. Okay, is when I'm doing a live. So I appreciate it. Okay, you rock. So let's look at this. Yes. Oprah, is she really next? Okay. What can you tell us about Oprah? Yeah, sitting there. You ain't heard I mean, I haven't even heard a sneeze or a sniffle coming from her direction. I heard she was told to keep quiet, don't say nothing, and she's sticking to it. Hmm. And for a talk show host, see, that's what gets me. For a talk show host to be quiet like that, okay, their job is talking. Okay, that part. So, oh, okay, we're not doing this as a clarification. I don't do bottom. Okay. So we have a pool. Okay. We have a pool. So I'm taking it as this is um this is some type of pool, as in an organization, a pool of people, not a literal swimming pool. Hmm. Oh yeah. And see, look at that. There's gloves. And the thing about it is the gloves are off. Yeah, so somebody's hiding. She's hiding something. Oh, we got the church. Wow. So is she using religion, or she may have something hidden in the church? Something to do with the church. You got I'm gonna hold on to this reading because something's gonna come out. We may not see it now, okay, but it may come out later. And the airplane. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's that Rico right there. You get to flying from place to place. That's what gets you caught up. And oh man, and a shovel. Now I could take this as many ways, okay, more than one way. I could take this shovel, okay, as something or somebody being buried, or we gonna have to dig deep, or they're digging deep, or they're digging, okay, you know what I'm saying, digging for evidence, digging into her profile, digging into her business, okay. So that shovel represents more than one thing. That's what's jumping out to me, okay. Something buried and digging up. Yeah. And there's a corridor that's going to lead, okay, that's going to lead to the truth. A corridor, and not uh literal corridor, but a corridor as in a path, okay? And you notice, but this path has doors. That's why a corridor, a path of doors. Ooh. So she just busy. Okay. What? That could be like a school too. Uh-huh. And those doors, what do those doors lead to the classroom? Hmm. and we have drugs or drug. It just says drug. Okay. Wow. And you know what, too? The thing about it is, a lot we don't see, but what they do is a lot of times they get these celebrities, okay, and these rappers like Ti, okay, because half of them get caught, but they get these celebrities to traffic drugs and ammunition, firearms, okay, illegally. And that's what you see when you see, oh, so and so was caught with with this load of guns or whatever. And the first thing you're like, what are they doing with all those guns? They're trafficking. We have an addict. Okay. Now an addict is up in the top of the house. Okay. It's up top, the attic. Oh, that could be the attic of the school, the attic of the what was it, the church we saw here? Look at the hospital. The hospital also has a corridor. And they're still trying to get some of these girls to come forward. Oh, and even Tony Braskin talked about how Oprah treated her. They were talking about how she would get them on the show and to come on her show, and then when they come on the show, she hit them up and talked to them like they did something. Okay, yeah, incinerator. Oh, okay. Now you know you could put a lot of things in the incinerator. Come on, people, keep up, keep up. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, you guys. Can I get some more thumbs up, please? I'd appreciate. Oh, there's Oprah in the shadows. She lurking. She lurking, seeing what's going on. She's seeing what's going on, trying to keep up with what's going on. Lurking in the shadows. Okay, she's not saying nothing. Okay, but she's totally aware of the situation and the stuff that's being said and everything. Uh-huh. And not to mention, they all quietly looking at Diddy. He might as well be in the interrogation room and they all behind that dark window. Okay. They just watching like that. Posted like a stamp. Oh, yeah. We got some papers in a drawer, or maybe it ain't no telling. That's evidence, though. Paperwork, chain. Now, this chain could represent uh, enslavement. Okay. But when I'm saying enslavement, okay, because I see that from this clarification, I'm getting more than one hit from one card. Now, this enslavement could be okay, you are chained, enslaved to the crime that you have been committing. Okay. You've had other people chained up. Okay. And you got a bunch of demons chained to you. You have people, questionable people, okay, in your chain. Okay. Like I said, the pool, The pool. They all in the pool. A cesspool. Yeah. Weighing the scales of justice. You see how they're not even. They're out of balance. So that's corruption. Okay. We have the casino. Hey now. Okay. The casino. Now, the casino could represent a lot of things, but when I'm doing a true crime reading, okay, um, it represents a place, the casino, but it also represents people taking big gambles. Big gambles, okay? People are gambling. Okay. Money laundering. Money laundering. Yep. Got them hook, line, and sinker. They hooked on the money. They hooked on the drugs. They hooked on the the fame. They're hooked. They're hooked. They are hooked. We even got it. They even hide stuff underneath the floorboards. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. There's evidence to be had. You just have to know where, what floorboards. Okay, and then we have the wall. Yep. And what this wall represents, okay, is hidden things that are hidden behind the wall, and they also have built up a wall of secrecy. And this wall is being broken down. It's getting old. I'm doing fine. And you? Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, and then we're going to, oh, the cemetery. There it is there. They even have stuff buried in the cemetery. Some people are dead. Okay. Oh, yeah. So there's definitely some crimes that have been committed. Okay. Definitely some crimes have been committed. Wow. Okay. So what I want to ask about is the energy. Let's just talk about the energy with Oprah's School of Girls. Okay. What was that energy like? Okay. What was that energy with Oprah's School of Girls? Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Just a friendly reminder. Okay. Because I know we forget. What is the energy with Oprah's School of Girls? Okay. We asked about Oprah. What about the School of Girls? Okay. What was that energy on her School of Girls in South Africa? Okay. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Yes. School of Girls, South Africa. Oprah School of Girls. Yes. What was going on with the School of Girls? Okay. Let's see what vibes, what my intuition tells me. Get me a drink of water. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay, so underneath this reading, okay, what's the energy with Oprah School of Girls? We have, oh, the tower. The tower. The shit hits the fan. Well, yeah, they've been raped and trapped. Yeah, girl. And they, yeah, but her name is next on the docket, they say. Okay, so this is at the bottom of the reading. The shit hits the fan. Okay, the school of girls. Let's read. Let's do this. Ooh, the Knight of Swords coming in. Here I've come to save the day. Yes. Knight of Swords coming in. Okay. Swift, brave. He's got action. Okay. Oh. And we have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups represents an agreement. Okay. An agreement. But we have the Empress in reverse. Ooh. And the Empress in reverse, okay, is a bitch. She's scandalous. Okay. She's one of those that you see the woman with the hard face, her arms crossed with that mean scowl on her face, the Empress in reverse. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. And we got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords. That's that Empress trying to get away with something, okay? Sneaky, conniving. Didn't I tell you? That card came up. Seven of Swords. She trying to get away with something in this school of girls. It's the school of girls. And she, with this Two of Cups, was in agreement. We have the wand, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. That is karma and it's bad karma. It's bad karma. It's life cycles. Okay. Well, that cycle is coming back to you. Okay. We got the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, he's coming in and he looks like he's got this big old offer to present. Okay. There was an offer. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. There was, okay, that's okay. So the Hierophant represents institutions. Good. Okay. So what this is telling me is that there was an agreement, this school, this girls' school that she had, okay, to do what was done. Yeah. And then, okay, we have the Five of Cups, regret, despair, missed offers, missed opportunities. Wow. And we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, the Seven of Wands. I'm thinking of the Seven of Swords. I see it trying to get away with something. Well, it's still not a good card. Okay. The Seven of Wands represents, I'm sorry, I said trying to get away with something. Okay. Well, but it could be the same thing, but being on the defensive. Being on the defensive, having to defend yourself. That's what that was. Okay. And then she's got the Knight of Wands going on top of that. Okay. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. It was money involved. It was a lot of money. Once again, friends in high places and a lot of money. rolling around with this school of girls. That was the energy here. That's this energy. It turned out to be a big disappointment, okay? And I think it may have been a disappointment because people caught on fast, okay? Because that school wasn't up that long before she got hit with all these allegations. And then we have the moon, okay? So, yeah, there's a lot of secrets. And I think that there's a lot of secrets that haven't came out yet. And we have the death card, okay? So the death card, it's the end. It's over, okay? So now she's on to something else, okay? Endings and new beginnings, okay? But she's being left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, okay? That's loss. She's losing money, having to sit up here and be quiet and not say nothing because all this stuff that's going on with Diddy is bringing out a lot of information, and it's a path leading to a lot of people. They haven't said anything, but they already know. They know more than me, more than we do, because they have the tapes. Okay, you follow me? But she's being left out in the cold. She's losing money. Okay, we have a Six of Wands. Okay, I think this Six of Wands represents a victory. Okay, a success, an accomplishment. Okay, but I think it might be on behalf of the people. Okay, I think it's on behalf of the people. I don't know. I believe that school is closed down. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. So this right here is now looking at options, offers, looking at what action to take next, the next step. Okay, and we have the Chariot in reverse. So the next step is to shh, stay still, don't say nothing. With the Chariot in reverse, hmm don't move because justice is coming. That's going over the death card. Oh, we have the Hangman. Okay, so the justice, okay, and being stopped, okay, may look at this in another perspective. Let's see, the Hangman. That's number 12, isn't it? Okay. So this right here, the Hangman, is letting go. It's a sacrifice. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense because this is right here on the Five of Pentacles, which I told you was being left out in the cold, a loss. Okay, right. So she's sacrificing the money that she could be making on trafficking, if that's what she's doing. The money she could be making on trafficking, whether it be humans, drugs, weapons, whatever. Okay, nobody's moving. Okay, it's at least not in the upper society there because all eyes are on them. Yeah, and then we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, this cup. This card represents abundance. However, you see the fat man right there. Okay, it also represents gluttony, greed. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Now, the Page of Pentacles, there's an offer. Looks like he's jumping up in the rain to catch that pentacle, that coin. Okay. I'm going to do one more row. We have the high priestess, and the high priestess is going over the chariot, okay, in reverse. The high priestess in reverse. She's pissed, and she finna tell all your business. She's got the secrets. She's a keeper of secrets, and when she's in reverse, she gonna tell all your business, okay? And there we go with the King of Cups. That might be the judge. Ooh, the King of Cups. Not tell it to the judge. We have the Star. Okay. Wow. So there's going to be a spotlight put down on this situation. This, I think, this episode with this school of girls is going to be like the main attraction. If anything comes to fruition, which I'm pretty sure it will, but this is all alleged for your entertainment. But the Star card is, I think that this school of girls is going to be put on blast, so to speak, okay, when it comes to the legalities that have been crossed with the Oprah School of Girls in South Africa. Yeah, I think that's going to be the main focus. Okay, yeah. And we have the Four of Wands. That's the plan. But then again, we got the Seven of Swords. Now we got the Seven of Swords. Okay. Somebody is stealing something. Somebody just stealing, trying to get away with something. Okay, let me get a clarifier on this. Okay, because this is coming at the end of my read. Um, oh, okay. Oh, so I think the spotlight on this school of girls, okay, on how they plan on stealing. Because I think girls were being kidnapped too, you know. Let me see a clarifier. Trying to see what do I want to clarify. Let's do with the truth. The truth. Okay. And let's see if we can clarify. Oh, card flew out. Okay. Can you give us some clarification on this Seven of Swords? Okay. What can you tell us? The Seven of Swords. Somebody getting away with something, stealing something, hiding something. What is going on? Can you please clarify the Seven of Swords here in this reading? Or matter of fact, just clarify the reading period. There it is. But can we focus on the Seven of Swords stealing, trying to get away with something? Yes. Or I wonder, does that mean they're going to get away with it? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Don't forget to thumbs up, people. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't thumbs up, okay. It's a mystery. It's unknown. Okay. It's illusion. It's a puzzle. It's confusing. Wow. Look for it. It's an investigation. Yep. Okay. They looking into it, exploring, searching. There we go. Taking a bite off that apple. Now that could bring wisdom. That could bring death. Yep. When you mess with the apple, that's what happened with Eve. There's a hidden truth. Okay. There we go with that shadow. So this card speaks about being there's another side. Okay. This card speaks about yeah, the other side, the reverse side. So it's like the other side of the school. Okay. It wasn't just a school for girls. Okay. There was another side to it. Okay. And we have who was behind it. Okay. They talk about the torment, the anxiety, the bondage. There was a calm, there was a cool down, a pause. Okay. There was silence. They didn't want the girls to say anything. They wanted them to keep silent. Yeah. They tried to transform. They tried to change. Once the word got out, they tried to change. They tried to change the thing of the school. Okay, but I don't think it worked because yeah, there was a lot of stuff that came out. Yeah. And see the rose? This is my card for like all that glitters is not gold. You got the pretty rose here, but you don't see the thorns that are in the stem. Yeah. Yeah. And drinking and drugs. That'll get you every time. And that's what they were doing all up in that school too. Uninvited guests. And I think the uninvited guests were the men. Okay. So they decided to go to this school. Okay. They got these parents to agree to send their girls to this school and get them an education. Okay. And when they got there, it was a big change. Okay. Yeah. So there was some kind of oath or agreement, some kind of commitment, some type of promise. Yeah. Maybe they were promised celebrity status or they could sing and do, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, who knows? I mean, the possibilities were endless. We're talking about Oprah. Okay. It was divine timing. It was the right time and the wrong time. Okay. Divine timing. I was in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. Yeah. And now it's all in the streets, the business, circulation, like a sports exhibit. Ooh, all your business is on the streets, honey, like a sports exhibit. So we have a pause, okay? We have a pause, a new beginning, an encounter, breakups, I think this is leading somewhere else. Let me know that that's all they're going to tell me. Okay. Running away, giving up. Let me see what the next card. Message. Okay. Communication online. Okay. Yeah. So that's all they have to tell me in the clarification of the thief. Lies and thieves, stealing, and promises that they made to these girls, because these are young girls, okay, to their parents, okay, and to these girls. And they were all excited, all happy, just to come to find out that's messed up. That is so. I mean, I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand it. I really don't. Okay, now we're gonna get into Snoop Dogg. Okay, now word on the curb, Snoop Dogg, who's been so quiet. They said he's worse than Diddy. Okay, I think when they say he's worse than Diddy, I think they mean as in committing crimes. Okay, and that he was above Diddy as far as status in this little in this ring or cult, whatever you want to call it. Yes, that's what they're saying, allegedly. Okay, so what I want to do is, let me see, do I what my cards? Okay, um, I want to see what. Well, I'm gonna use the gold staff. Okay, what they could tell us. First, I like to read on the vibe of the person. Okay, so what can you tell us about Snoop Dogg? Okay, what can you tell us? What do you want us to know? They were saying that Snoop Dogg, okay, did not like Tupac. He was jealous of Tupac. Whatever. Okay, I can understand there being a jealousy in the celebrity entertainment world. Okay, it's not just a black thing. Okay, it's a personality thing. You have all these people who have that personality by any means necessary. They will do anything to get to the top, okay? And so now you have this barrel of crabs crawling on each other and stepping on each other's head, trying to get to the top. So it doesn't. There's no color to it. That's just the people, okay? And they've always been like that, okay, since the beginning, before there even was a word Hollywood and celebrity. Okay, so with that said, we want to know the vibe. What's the energy around Snoop Dogg? Okay, what do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What's the vibe around Snoop Dogg? I didn't forgot his name, and it don't even matter, okay? Because they know him by his name, Snoop Dogg. Okay, anyway. So Snoop, the D-O-double-G. Okay, Snoop Dogg. What is his vibe? What's going on? What's that energy like? What do you want us to know? Okay, people. At the bottom of this read is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about fear, anxiety. He's stressed. He's feeling overwhelmed. He needs to rest. He's overloaded. Okay. He needs some solitude. Okay. Yes. That's under this. Yes. We have the Five of Coins. left out in the cold. Okay, there's a loss. Uh, this is a temporary financial hardship, negative change in circumstances. That's the energy around Snoop Dogg. Negative change in circumstances. Okay, feeling left out in the cold, feeling the world is against you. There's going to be adversity, and he feels the struggle. Okay, we have the devil in reverse. The devil in reverse talks about an imbalance, self indulgence, okay, excess, clashing, lack of perspective, okay, discord. So, in other words, he's smoking that weed back to back, okay. He's stressed out, honey. Okay, he got the reefer lined up, smoking them back to me, probably smoking 5 at a time. We had the two of wands, okay. Looks like Snoop Dogg's might be making some plans, okay. He's looking across the water, okay. Now, this right here, yeah, he's got decisions to make. What path is he gonna take? Is he gonna stay or is he gonna run? This comes up in quite a few of their readings, okay. Um, yeah, planning. Yeah, he's trying to see what side the grass. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, the irony. He's trying to see what side the grass is greener on. Oh my God. Okay. Woo. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. He's got his panties in a bunch. Hmm. He's got his pennies in a bunch, okay? He can't see the forest for the trees right now. He feels trapped, okay? And yeah, because he's got to figure out how he's going to get out of this. Hmm. And they're saying that, like, now, word on the curb is, okay, I'm not just saying just Snoop Dogg because he's looking at a divorce, but I'm saying that a few of these people, okay, that are getting divorces, they don't really say, and if they do say, it's not really the truth. A lot of them are finding their significant others, male partners, in the bed with another male, and it's just devastating. Okay, we have the Page of Wands right here. Look like he's looking up things. Okay, so there's going to be some news coming in. Okay, word of mouth, a letter, the telephone, a phone call. He might be he look like he's looking at some options. Okay, and yeah, so we have the Hierophant on him in reverse as well. Yeah, he has, yeah, unconventional lifestyle, unconventional relationship, reverse roles, non-conformity, alleged. For your entertainment purposes only. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands, okay, represents being defensive. Okay, but when it's in reverse, that means that you just folded, you gave up. Okay, what do they call it when you give up in the game? Yeah, so that's what that is. Yeah, and we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this right here represents your dreams being fulfilled, gluttony or greed, okay? But in reverse, it represents shattered dreams, okay? You're not being able to get your dreams have been shattered. It's not that they didn't come true. It's the dreams that you have, the lifestyle you live in, and all this. You live in the dream, okay? Well, now it's shattered. We have the Four of Cups, either refusing what's offered or not liking what's being offered. You got a loss here. You got grief. Yeah, he's got a lot going on right here. Now we have the Knight of Cups coming in, okay? And he's coming in with a cup, okay? Don't have a stinky fish in there, but the cup is empty. So he's coming in with an offer. Now, how good that offer is, I don't know, okay? Some type of offer, some type of proposal, some type of news or something. Something's coming in. Or should I say, will be coming in, okay? And we have the Empress. So we have the divine feminine here that could be his wife or it could be a female judge. So somebody, we got the feminine energy coming in, and it looks like the offer is being made to the Empress. So he may make an offer slash bribe. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So they finna cut that off real quick. Or they might. They're going to hesitate. I don't know if they're going to take it, but there's going to be some hesitation. Yeah. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there's going to be some light in the end of the tunnel. Okay. But that doesn't mean you're going to get out of whatever it is you're in. Okay. But maybe you can pick yourself up, you get some rest, pick yourself up, and brush yourself off. We have Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Okay, this talks about not being able to make decisions. Okay, because you're doubting yourself and because of the malicious gossip and unwillingness to learn. Unwillingness to learn lessons. See, karma, what goes around comes around, okay? But if you don't learn the lesson, it's going to keep coming back to you, okay? It's going to keep coming back to you. And then we have the Lovers, okay? And that right there is, ooh, okay, now all kind of stuff start coming to my mind, okay? Romance, desires, sexual connections, okay, are coming into play. And I'm kind of getting mixed vibrations here, okay? Because they said that they have pictures of him and Diddy together. Okay, so reaping what you sow with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something coming up I'm getting with his finances. Okay, and it may be he may have to pay out some money. Okay, he may have to pay out some money, whether it be through bribes, maybe through a settlement. Okay, he's going to have to pay out some money. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? This is in reverse. Ooh. This talks about unskilled, okay, and disloyal. We also have the Seven of Swords. So there's some deceit. Yeah. He still hasn't learned. He's still trying to get away with something. He's still cheating, lying, sneaky. Okay. Yeah. And then we have the what is this? The Six of Swords. He wants to move on. Okay. He's trying to move on to calmer waters, but you see, he still has those swords in the boat. Okay. He still has the swords in the boat. So even though you take off, okay, your problems are still going to follow you. Yeah. And then we have justice. Okay. I couldn't have said it better myself. There you go. That's the card. Justice. Okay. So you can't run and you can't hide. He's got some karma coming. Okay. So with that said, let's take out some true crime on Snoop. We did it on Oprah. Let's do it on Snoop. Okay. Because he's got trafficking allegations as well. Let's see. What is this about? What is this about? Okay. That's right. We're coming out with the true crime oracle cards. Okay. Oh, don't forget to thumbs up the video. I'd appreciate it. Okay. This is what they look like. True crime. What can you tell us about Snoop Dogg? What crimes, if any, has he committed? What do you want us to know? Okay, on Snoop Dogg, that energy. Okay, what is going on with that energy, that karma? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Snoop Dogg. Before I go on, I feel a need. Okay. You know, you got to watch your energy because I tell you, sometimes when you're doing this reading, I notice on some people, especially like if I do one on Donald Trump, I usually don't do one on him. Or if I do, I usually don't do it too long. I don't get too in depth because sometimes that leads to like a bad taste in your mouth, so to speak. And I'm reading the energy, but I don't want them demons jumping out on me. The man. I'm just trying to read. We just inquiring minds want to know. That's all. Yes, keep that choo-choo to yourself. Okay. hmm Yeah, there we go. Okay. Back to Snoop. Oh, let me put my Okay, so what do you want us to know? Give it a couple of more shuffles. Snoop Doggy Dog. Sipping on gin and juice. Okay, people. Here we go. Well, there was a marriage, a wedding. Okay, so he's married. He's a fraud. There's fraud. Oh, is the marriage a fraud? Power supply. Okay. Man-made disaster. Okay, we're looking at what gift. Now you know what I had a revelation about this card, the gift card, and it's not just in here, but the gift card. I'm like, what in the gift card can mean a lot of things. Okay, it can mean a gift. Okay, in various forms. Okay, and one of them that came to me is bribe. Bribe. Oh, wow. I don't even have to say nothing. Look at these cards. Okay. So he was bribing maybe the kids with gifts. Okay. The children. And it's a secret. Imprisonment. Wow. Ooh, snow. Dating. Hmm. And these children are still alive. They haven't said anything. And some, wow. And the cleanup. It's hidden. Wow. There's a tunnel. Ooh. There's an accident. Mm. And that goes along the lines of the fraud. Okay. I wonder, was that insurance uh, and at the beach? Okay. That goes on the death card. We have females. We even have grandparents. All behind greed. It was an inside job. There was jealousy. There is also a male. Ooh. Okay, this is what I'm getting, you guys. I hate when somebody say ooh and don't say what they saying ooh to. Okay. I'm reading this way and I'm reading this way. And this line right here is giving me the ooh. Okay. This one right here giving me the ooh. This one is telling me about a man made disaster. Okay. This is also saying, okay, that there is a body or some bodies buried, right? Okay. There was a cleanup. There's a male and a female. I mean, a female and a male. These are the cars coming out in this row. Now, what does that tell you? Okay. So, this is allegedly, okay, and for your entertainment purposes only. But, okay. But, let me see this. Justice. Okay. We have justice. Now, this is telling me, okay, let me explain the read, okay, that I don't know, it's the marriage, okay, marriage. The marriage, it might represent an agreement, okay, to traffic these children, okay. They were trafficked via the road, tunnels, okay, behind greed. This is all this is about. Okay, these are all in the same row. Okay, yeah, it's telling me that I'm getting here that there was jealousy. Okay, to who I don't know, but there's jealousy. There's also telling me that there's bribery. So he's bribing, he's trafficking, he's um, committing fraud. Okay, and it may he may have to do something to do with the death and burial of people, male and female. Okay, it's also telling me that there's going to be justice. Okay, now this one right here with the gift as bribery. Okay, now the dating comes to me as planning, sitting down and planning. Okay, it was hidden. Of course, you're going to hide it. Okay, and the grandparents. Now, the grandparents, could also represent caregivers, okay, parents, grandparents, yeah, okay, right now. But it's really not jumping out to me, okay? What's jumping out to me with the grandparents is family. Something about family. Was this in the family? Uh, um, yeah. And then we have justice. That was the last card in the spread that I pulled for right now. So everything's alleged, but what I'm saying is to keep your ears open, okay? Listen, because him and Oprah have been on the docket. Now, a lot of times they've come up for scrutiny time and time again, okay? And then it's been hush 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 hush. Now it's coming up again and there's even more people, okay, uh talking. Mhm. So, if you want to take this with a grain of salt, you can. It is for entertainment purposes only, but hmm, what I'm saying is, okay, keep your eyes open and your ears open. Okay. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you guys, okay. We're gonna follow up on this too. Okay. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.